Yellow Virgo. This is for you, a bit of a clarifier. I don't often do Virgos, but the oomph is there to do stuff that I don't normally do today. So there you go. So make a wish, a positive wish for you, not a negative wish for anybody else. 3, 2, 1. Let's hope it comes true. There you go. Put that over that. Let's get a bit of thing on that. Turn the peanut gallery off. There you go. So, oh, let me. We're going to base this reading around The Shaman's Dream by Colette Baron Reid. Just to let you know, I missed it unfortunately because I didn't get my emails, but Colette Baron Reid's got a new deck out, came out on Friday. So check out Facebook, her Facebook page, or Hay House or anyone like that, because her decks, you can see across YouTube, everybody loves them. I mean, they're just so full of stuff that clicks and makes sense to you. So we're going to base it around one of those cards. As the clarifiers, we're going to have the Edgar Allan Poe. I didn't do another reading fully with that because it makes me laugh too much. So, and then for the headspace, we're going to have the Jungian archetypal imagery. And we were going to have the other one, but I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Back to plan A. The Hieronymus Bosch is how things are presenting in the physical. Okay. So, all these decks are good to go. So am I. It's handy when things align, isn't it? So, okay. Oh! We need to ding the demons downstairs, don't we? You just did Gemini, so this is the abridged version of the incantation taught to me by a Shaolin relative of Beatrice Lilly. You're going to ding the demons downstairs, say not today, Satan, and take your friends with you, and invite pure white spirit light, along with St. Dunstan and St. Rita, and angels and archangels, to show Virgo the smoothest, most secure path of their future and higher self, with least hiccups. Shushao, shushao, dingfu, puk pohi. That one. Anyway, the Unmarked Trail Revelation. Ooh. Nice cocoa. Right. Oh. We have that one. Oh, the Surgeon. Which is the Hierophant in oh, it's the head plumber. Oh, we've got the head plumber's back. Full frontal lobotomy. Would you like to take a tablet? No, thank you. It'll make you feel better. What, for you or for me? Head plumbers. Oh, we just had that before. Sin of Wrath. Wrath. Is that what they call them? Rothman cigarettes? Ending in ignorance. Normally the card for Leo. Ooh. So looking at these, we've got the Hierophant or Taurus, Sagittarius, because they put the sins on Sagittarius. Unfairly, very unfairly, I think. And then we've got Leo. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Skates. She's quite harmless. Totally harmless, actually. So, in your hypotheticals... Oh, lummy. That's good, only one. So you got the Eight of Pentacles. What have you got now then? Ooh, Chariot in Chariot season. Hubba, hubba. You got a bit of a touch of the Aquarians there. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Okay. Right. So we've got the Surgeon. The Surgeon. Health, removal of blockages, unnecessary worry. A surgeon operates on the head. Hang about. A surgeon operates on the head of a patient while an attendant in religious vestments gives instructions. The patient stares directly at the viewer. Yeah. Will you witness this for me? His expression indicates dullness, but certainly not pain, which assures us of the surgeon's skill. Or good medication, I suppose. However, the doctor's funnel hat casts some doubt as to his credibility. Yeah, a bit of a dunce thing, isn't it? This suggests that the doctor in this painting may be more insane than the patient and is merely performing faith healings. Arguably, the modern wellness movement has largely usurped the historical role of faith healings. Crystals, essential oils, and sage have replaced the king's touch and extreme unction. I need to look up what unction is. Similarly, modern spiritual practitioners now fulfill the priest's role when healing is required. And why not? Indeed, this painting's composition echoes a traditional depiction of the Hierophant, a central figure with two attendants. Although the surgeon may be little more than a quack, it is important to realise that the blockage he claims to remove was never real in the first place. Our emotional and mental, it says metal, but I'm guessing they mean mental. Our emotional and mental blocks were placed by our subconscious mind to help us cope with past trauma. But they are not physical impediments to our growth and well-being. So that's that's the head plumber manifesting itself as sort of the Hierophant status in the physical. So something that you believed here has come into. It's almost like you've wished it and lived it into being. You know, if you know that you're going to break your leg, you're going to break your leg. You know, you must be one hell of a powerful manifester. So, okay. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to do this, didn't I? 57. There you go. The unmarked trail. What if you're going to break your leg? Revelation. Ooh. That's a little as above, so below, isn't it? As above, so below. Very green. Nice and green. We don't use green enough, do we, really? Difficult colour to wear. So, unmarked trail. I hope that's not the one that fell out. It is as well. Do you know, isn't that crazy? Unmarked. It is, it's the one. It's the page that fell out at the back. How did I know that was going to happen? Okay, that's good. I don't have to hold so much. You are called now to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail so that no one had ever followed, or they would not accomplish their goal. Likewise, you must enter the darkest forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. Stop it. You already know there is no reward at the end of the road you are following. You are only killing time. Pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to a sacred endeavour. Vow not to look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges. Get out of character, try the outrageous, and keep your quest private. Life on life's terms will override your best laid plans. Yes, as inconvenient as it may seem, this experience is an important reminder that you are a human being, not a human doing. Perhaps you're being reminded of your mortality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe where your destiny intersects with others. Your life may be meant to serve another purpose. Sorry, bad pause there. Your life may be meant to serve another purpose at this moment, and your attention meant to be directed elsewhere. Consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it's because all you desire and have set in motion needs time to coalesce into form on the other side. Could it be that all the elements are not yet in place for its manifestation to be for the higher good of all? Patience is required now, and all the wisdom that this might... Sorry, I can't read this. Patience is required now, and all the wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be walled off from you. That's good. So again, what's interesting here is Pentacles is normally what happens in the physical. It's the tangibles in life. And that's in your psychological. That's in your head plumber row here. And the surgeon, the head plumber, it's the other way around. So yeah, you've got to mix things. Like, put down the duster and pick up your disco boots, Virgo. You know, that's a bit of a stereotype there, but yeah, step outside yourself. Why not be more sage? Yeah? Okay, so you've got the Eight of Pentacles here. So it's something that you're going to have to put a bit of elbow grease into, because these two have got. You need to flip these two. That's what it's all about, isn't it? You need abundance in your mind more than abundance in your pocket. And it's time to put some, to change your focus and put your focus on this. Let's have a little clarifier up here on there, because that's quite a, when you know what the Hierophant means, and it's in the physical thing, and it's suggesting upside downness. Let's have a little look, see. Look at the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so by doing this process, if you flip, I mean, this is it, isn't it? It was silly. We said, as above, so below. Everything's on the central pivot there. Round you go. So after you've done this flip, it means you get one more pentacle, and it gets put back there once you've done this process. But that's what you've been doing, isn't it? So how has it manifested itself now? Because if that's where you're coming from, let's see where you're at right now. Well, the sin of wrath might have caused a few ding dongs. But the Chariot there's normally two horses there. It's like chariots of fire, isn't it? It means that that horse always wants to go that way, that horse wants to go that way, and you've been riding sort of like that. And there's not much suspension in these things, so it's been a bumpy ride, but you managed to hold it all together. And here we are in Cancer season. So it looks like you've done this in the nick of time to save yourself any sort of more lasting issues, which can only be a good thing. So we'll read the Sin of Wrath. Anger, rage, inability, incompetence, conflict. An angry man. An angry man is trapped inside a triangular table, of course. Scattered carelessly on the ground are sharp objects, a quill brush and an ice crampon. The screaming figure holds a knife with one hand as though ready to strike, but his other hand is tucked inside his robe. Hardly a pugnacious stance. His current predicament and actions present wrath as a sensation to be avoided because the outcome won't be beneficial for anybody involved. This card could be a warning for you to brace for an impending conflict, but it could also be showing you the folly of engaging in conflicts unnecessarily. Consider two popular sayings among relationship counselors: pick your battles carefully, and not every disagreement is worth dying for. There you have it. So that's quite a harsh card. Maybe just, oh, there you go, King of, they're both Sagittarius cards. I mean, that's a King of Wands, isn't it? Ta-da. What's he got on there? WVE. What's WVE mean? Very well. It used to, VWE meant something else, didn't it? In the old, I can't see actually. Let's have a quick look. WV, what does W? I don't know what WVE means. It's not VWE. Shame. You'd want him on your side, wouldn't you? I mean, look, in this whole deck here, there's a lot of blues. Yeah, you got a lot of blues and stuff like that. It's quite a dark deck. You got a little bit of sunshine there, but I mean, the card that really stands out is a one way or another. I'll just show you this here. Seven deadly sins. It's the suit of fire. So basically, Aries, Leo, Sag. Are we such temptresses? So basically, you got fire on fire there. Yeah, and you've got a chariot of fire down there. Ooh, somebody's busted your barnacles, haven't they? Someone's pressed your buttons. How are you going to count? Let's just do another clarifier on that, because it looks like things might have become aflame. Let's see how you can pull it back. Oh, Ace of Wands now. Well, to go from the King to the Ace. Yeah. Well, this encourages you to implement the new start. So whatever you found out here from this process here. I mean, it's all about the new start. So, I mean, rush. I mean, you've got two very fast cards here, the Chariot and the King of Wands. With the authority of the King of Wands and the timing of the Chariot, it's now time, as above, so below, to get on with this new start. Whatever this flip is. You know, be unpredictable, Virgo. Let someone else do the washing up, yeah? I would. Yeah, just their own knickknacks. So what have we got going on here? Ignorance. Oh yeah, plenty of that around, isn't there? Yeah. Oh. Ignorance. So this is the card for Leo. What's going on here then, I wonder? Should we find out? I think so. So conflict. Here we go. Conflict, adversity, stupidity. Yeah. What we just said. Conflict, adversity, stupidity. A chorus of men and women are performing a musical composition. They've gone from medicine now to music. Okay. Their expressions are strained and agitated, and rather than working together, they each have chosen to sing whatever they wish. Okay, I'll go well. The man attempting to lead them, meanwhile, points at the music book in vain. This concert takes place inside an egg. Really? Implying the people are actually the yolk. This symbology paints them as common yokels who are frittering away their lives with foolish pursuits. Not only have they chosen to perform a piece of music that is above their musical calibre, but they are incapable of working together to accomplish the feat. This illustrates both their folly and ignorance. See how focused each musician is on themselves while entirely ignoring the other members of the ensemble. So many people go through their daily lives worrying about their own petty problems, never taking a moment to consider the larger world around them. Yeah, be more Aquarius. Only one person, the woman in the back of the group with an owl upon her head, is not attempting to sing. Oh, she's had enough. I've none of that, she's saying. She stares directly at the viewer, echoing the owl's passive expression. The owl represents divine knowledge and the all-seeing eye of God. The woman's penetrating gaze admonishes us to find more productive pursuits than watching this ridiculous scene. There you go. So that's going forwards. Yeah, put down the duster and pick up your disco boots. Let's get a clarifier on that then. Ooh, Page of Cups. And you got a fish jumping out. There's the Page of Cups fish. But she's got a scroll and a cut. Is that a heart or flowers in there? What's this constellation here? I don't know what that is. Is that Gemini? I think it is, isn't it? That's Gemini. Page of Cups. So, not everything is as it seems. There you go. So whatever argument stems from you trying to sort your own ish out here and doing your as above, so below, I would just ignore it. Rise above the fray, Virgo, because it feels like you choosing yourself is going to upset the apple cart. And too many people are relying on you to be you because you become predictable. Well, be unpredictable. And it's a bit of an exfoliation of your contacts list, isn't it? And if you get people saying to you, when you say no, yeah, no is a one-word answer. When people say to you no, and you say no, and they go, what do you mean no? If anybody says, what do you mean no, it means they're a bit too used to you saying yes all the time. It's a bit of a surprise to them. Yeah. Withdraw your efforts, I would, and see who complains most bitterly. Because you can have a good friend giving you bad advice. Let's say, for example, I live in London. If you were offered a job in Edinburgh, and it's a damn good move for you, the pay's better, you get you out of London for a bit, all the benefits are there, but you've got people around you go, oh no, you don't want to do that. And they know damn well it's a good move for you too, but they are so used to getting what they want from you that they're prepared to give you bad advice, even though they should be a good friend. So just watch out for that kind of scenario. And the Three of Pentacles. That's when you're working together with somebody. Maybe you need to work together with them upstairs instead of asking other people's advice. Queen of Wands. That's a bit being comfortable in your own skin. Let's have another one. That's not quite clear yet. Well, you've got to be comfortable in your own skin. I mean, standing up to people and saying no, you've got to be quite Queen of Wandsy. But what about... let me... Is that the two? Oh, Two of Wands. It's interesting. We've got sort of two cards with crowds on here. I'll read that out. I'll read that out from the book because I haven't read that yet. Two wands. So there's the nice picture. It's a lovely book, this. It's from a story called The Telltale Heart. The narrator in Telltale Heart. The narrator in The Man of the Crowd, which is one of Edgar Allan Poe's books. I have to put this down because this book's a bit heavy. Enjoys an afternoon of people watching. He describes everyone he sees. Most people fit into specific categories until he sees this is sort of a quote, decrepit old man, some 65 or 70 years of age, with a countenance which at once arrested and absorbed my whole attention. On account of the absolute idiosyncrasy of its expression, anything even remotely resembling that expression I had never seen before. Okay. The narrator must decide between staying seated at a cafe or following the man. Curiosity takes over and he decides to stalk the old man. The old man moves through the crowd so stealthily it's hard for the narrator to keep up. In the image, the narrator follows the old man. It's night time, adding to the mystery the narrator creates in his mind. The old man carries a diamond. Oh, here we go. There, so that's the old man. I'm not supposed to see him following. Oh yes, because that's the Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, so there you go. So, following, stalking. The old man carries a diamond and a dagger, leading the narrator to speculate that the man is the type and genius of deep crime. The narrator must consider the nuances of the situation carefully as he follows the man of the crowd. Consideration and decision-making are the essence of the Two of Wands. Well, this is exactly what we're talking about, isn't it? Perfect. I love it when all the cards say pretty much the same thing. It helps me anyway. What does it do anyway? I just have to read. So, into the maelstrom, which is part of what this book does. Now is the time to plan your future, for you'll soon enter into a season of expansion and growth. You've been dreaming about your future and will soon take the appropriate steps necessary to get there. Planning is imperative. Before you launch, think of all possible scenarios, account for losses as well as gains, guard against impulsivity. Consider all your options. For example, you might be tempted to take a job that relates to your life's work, but be sure to vet the new job before quitting your old one. Once you've weighed the pros and cons, then you can take a risk. Discuss your ideas with a friend or mentor. Consult your intuition for guidance. There's more to this world than we realize. You are destined for something greater. Deep down, you know this to be true. So upright progress, decisions, planning, potential, contemplation, opportunity. You know, isn't that what I came up with that example about taking a job somewhere else. So this is about consulting somebody, but maybe not. The whole thing here was about maybe not a friend. I just said in the Gemini reading, who do you trust? And it's not so much about trusting other people. It's about, okay, listen to their opinions, but anything you let in, you have to prove to yourself, so you can't blame anybody else for being untrustworthy. So if you flick that, and this is the whole thing about flicking the switch, isn't it, and turning it upside down. So yeah, it's about realizing that everything, you have to prove everything to yourself. You can't really take too much on trust, especially in today's sort of wonky climate. But that's interesting so the Queen of Wands, yes, that's about trusting your initiative or intuition and initiative. And that's, yeah, you can't do it alone. But what I just read out, the Two of Wands, that all ties up beautifully. Anyway, Virgo, good luck with this. It sounds like you've got a few decisions to make. But just realise you've got time to come into here because this is your future. So good luck. I hope it goes well. Take care.